How's it going, everyone? Maryland here, and that's right, it's time for more of Meryl. It's time for more Meryl. That's right, time for more Maryland's Pokemon Violet Adventure. Last time I did some looking around. Actually, I was going all over the place. There was just so much to do except going to the places where I actually needed to. But that's fine. We're gonna do a little bit more exploring today because I feel like it. But yeah, eventually I'll be going to, wow, 10 Hondu berries. Yeah, you can get a lot of berries. Now, can I cross this? No, not quite. But I wonder if I can jump across it. I didn't even think about this path here. Normally, what I do, if I want to get over to Levincia kind of early without having to deal with Team Star over there, I just go down to the beach. But I think if you jump, yeah, I guess you could take this path too. That's kind of good to know. I think this is a little less convenient. Well, actually, I guess you'd need to go down to the beach anyway. This doesn't really accomplish anything. It's fine, though. I kind of wanted to take a look over here anyway, even though this is where I just was. I want to see what my Tera rate is, and of course, there is an outbreak. Oh, is that a Cricketot? Oh, yeah, you know what? Let me do just a little bit of housekeeping. So, first and foremost, W. Yes, W has evolved, and as a result, I need to give this thing a new name. Perfect. Now we have double W. I love it. I love it. All right, so another thing that was brought to my attention in the comments, apparently, Send Tweet has a mark, a ribbon, and it's the Dawn mark, a mark for an early riser Pokemon. Send Tweet the early riser. Sure, this is just kind of an uncommon mark that sometimes wild Pokemon will have. I don't actually know what the odds of it are, but sometimes you'll have Pokemon that you've caught in the wild that just have these random marks, and that's kind of cool. It gives them something kind of unique. Not all of these can just be earned normally. Some are just things in the wild. Alright, so I got that done now. The only other thing I can think of, which was actually brought to me in the comments as well, which is a really interesting thing. So I was talking about how bad Fling is. It's still pretty bad. Don't get me wrong. However, it's actually a lot more useful, and this is something that I haven't really mentioned. So, single-use items inside of this other items thing, or at least items that would normally be consumed. Think things like the Focus Sash or Focus Band or things like that. They actually are not single-use. So, oh, look at all these Cyclizar around. It's kind of cool. I just wanted to check out this outbreak, which I guess is actually over here. But yeah, so single-use items that were traditionally single-use, you can actually use them multiple times. So that's kind of useful for things like the Focus Sash or Throat Spray. It's once per battle. It's no longer, you know, one and done, and then you have to get another one, which was kind of silly if you think about it. Those items were often very hard to get. So what does this have to do with Fling? Also, this is hilarious that they're like running and then they're trying to go forward, but there's this giant rock here, so they can't. So what does that have to do with Fling? Well, there are some pretty good items that you can throw with Fling, and they don't get used up. Now, I don't actually have anything, but, well, sure, you know what? Let me show an example. Okay, so this isn't really going to accomplish much. I think it does some damage, but I will go ahead and give the Sunstone to Sissy. And let's get into a battle with the Cyclizar here. So I'm gonna throw this Sunstone. Yeah, it didn't really do much. So it says the Sunstone was used up. However, if you go back into the menu, look, I still have the Sunstone. So there are some things that are useful with that. For instance, the comment mentioned the King's Rock is a really good item to use because that guarantees a flinch. So, you know, normally it would consume the item, but in Generation 9, it seems that it doesn't. So, not actually as useless as I thought. Okay, over here, there's a Max Potion. And what is this Tera Pokemon? Oh, wow. Tera Tauros. It's level 32 though, so I don't think I want to fight that thing. It's going to be pretty strong. Although, you know what? Sure, let's go ahead and do that. You know, it's probably not going to end very well. I no longer have the runaway ability. I have Friend Guard, which I guess is kind of pretty bad, but whatever, it's fine. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's just not really going to help in this instance. So this Tauros here, I'm probably not going to be able to catch it because Tauros are a bit of a pain to catch anyway. But yeah, it's an electric type Tera Tauros, or electric Tera type Paldean Tauros. Oh goodness, it has Wild Charge? This is gonna hurt. Okay, well, at least I broke its light bulb. You know, I might as well use an Ultra Ball. Wow. Okay, I caught it. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I don't really have the level to catch it, and it's also got kind of a low catch rate. Ooh, Rock Blast. I don't know why I'm so excited. I have a TM for that, but that's fine. Yeah, look at this thing. Fighting electric, so that's kind of nifty. It has a pretty bad attack nature, though. But Anger Point and Wild Charge and Rest. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't use Rest. That would have been pretty bad. So this is a pretty solid choice if you want a Tauros. Like, I'm pretty sure I can relearn some moves on it, right? Yeah, like, see, I still have access to, like, Headbutt, Double Kick. I can teach it some moves. Ooh, a Chansey. Hey, get over here. Yeah, I know I mentioned that Happiny were very good for experience. Well, Chansey are even better. They give a lot of experience when you knock them out. Of course, why knock it out when I could catch it? Yay! Still get the experience. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Alright, over by Cyclizar Rock. There's an Ether that I forgot to pick up earlier. There's also a Skiploom over here by some Hoppip. Suntweet, the early riser. Oh yeah, I caught it. Nice. Man, I've been really lucky today. I haven't wasted any Pokeballs on anything. First catch every time. I was not expecting to get that Tauros. Or the Chansey. Those are actually both kind of hard to catch. Alright, so I decided to go back to Artazon because in thinking about it, I kind of just made a beeline over to the beach. I didn't really check out much of the surrounding area. And there's still a few Pokemon I want to catch over here, as well as items to pick up. So there's a Pikachu! Yes, I'm gonna take a Pikachu. Yeah, got that Pikachu. Nice. Yo, y'all need to calm down, alright? It's fine, it's fine. I'm not gonna get you. Now this Teddy Ursa, on the other hand. What? I missed. No! Woohoo! I caught Teddy Ursa. First ball as well. I've been on a hot streak for catching Pokemon. Oh man, this has been great. Okay, so over by this tree, there is a Paralyze Heal. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, what about by this cliffside? There's an Ether here. But yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff over here, if I recall. Not like a ton, but I kind of didn't get any of the items that were on the outskirts of town. Because it was like, oh, you need to do something. Yes? No? It's like, wait, what? That wasn't a question? I don't understand. It's very weird. Wait, you're not a Murkrow. Alright, 2 items over here, kind of by Artazon. There's a rare bone, as well as an HP up. Lovely. Over on this hill as well, there is a super potion. And I think that might have been the item I saw earlier that I kind of wanted to go over. No, it was this one over here. Let me grab that now that I'm not bound by the rules of this place while searching for the Sunflora. Oh, I guess also over here there's an item. Experience Candy XS. Alright, still exploring this, like, cape thing, this area. There's next speed up here. Right by this tree, there's a little bit past that. There's grassy terrain. I guess that could be kind of useful for grass-type Pokemon. Alright, very carefully. There's an Experience Candy XS over here. There's a bunch of Tauros. And a super potion. Okay, who are you? What are you doing? Your bill? Wait, what? What about my bill? If you lose to me, your bill will be 1 million Poké Dollars! Oh no! Isabella the waitress! Alright, well I'm definitely not letting that happen. Ooh, teeter dance. I'm good. Wait, I got the math wrong! Yeah, you should have given me 1 million Poké Dollars. Exactly. Okay, so what's down here? There is a dig. Kind of looks like this was dug up a little bit, right? Also over here, there's a zinc. Kind of nice. Alright, well, hopefully you're not afraid of heights. Woo! Alright, over here, there's a revive. Always nice to have. And I see a few more items over here. Might as well grab them. Draining Kiss. This is actually kind of cute because it's right by a heart in the grass. Just a funny little detail that I didn't even notice until I was just looking at it. It's like, wow, this is kind of funny. I have Kamala, but I don't have Toadstool. Let's go ahead and get this thing. Woohoo! I caught Toadstool. That's pretty cool. That's a ground grass type, which is kind of wild. I can never remember what type it is, but it's kind of an interesting typing. Right by where that Toadstool was, there's a super potion, and for me, there's also a den right here. Let's see what's inside of it. There's a Rockruff, an ice-type Rockruff. You know what? Sure, let's go ahead and fight it. This should be an easy job for big service! Oh my gosh, one hit. Wow. Woohoo! I got Rockruff. Something I should probably do is check my Pokedex. Hopefully this number matches what I'm at. I've been okay at keeping track. But the other thing is, it's always good, periodically, to go to your Pokedex and to press X in this screen with all your volumes, because you'll get some cool items. In this case, I get 5 Experience Candy S. I get a Firestone, which is nice if you didn't get that Firestone earlier to evolve your Arcanine. Or a Growlithe and Arcanine. 10 net balls, that's cool, and a water stone, very handy. And getting closer to 10 nest balls, which not as exciting, but still cool nonetheless. Squawkabilly! Yes, what about Squawkabilly? What powers are flying taxis? Squawkabilly's plucky spirit. Yeah, we don't need Corviknight anymore, we're gonna downsize, we're gonna go to Squawkabilly instead. Which is true, they use Squawkabilly here in the Paldea region. Doesn't seem like it'd be as efficient. You'd think just get like a gigantic steel bird, like that thing seems built for flight, but oh my goodness. Eels, you are so weak. I'm so sorry, but you've been just not very impressive. I cannot recommend using this thing. I just can't. I think it evolves pretty soon if I'm not mistaken, so it's like I kind of feel like I should at least keep it around until it evolves. But if I could do it over, you would not be added to the team. I am sorry. Like, it's fine to use stuff that isn't the most powerful, like, you know, I'm all about that. I think it's fun to use things that aren't super, super powerful, just to see how well they do. But it's just been so bad. What spirit? I love it. So right near that trainer, there is Air Cutter, kind of over by this cliff. Also, all the way down here, it looks like there's quite a fair amount of things. So let's go check out this little area. We're just all about exploring the surrounding areas, going off the beaten trail. You do not need to go here. This is all like completely optional. I just love to explore. That's like one of my favorite things to do in this game. Just see what's over in places. So we've got Snarl. It's actually not that bad. I should really consider using it. Ooh, a Pearl String. That is a very valuable item. You can sell that for a lot of money. All right, over here by this tree, there's a Revive, and then kind of nearby it. Again, this is kind of in this like valley area. Well, I guess it isn't a valley. It's more of like a cliffside, but a rare bone. So again, another good item that you can sell for some money. I really need to sell some of my items to get money. Like, you'll notice you don't get like a ton. There's not trainers everywhere in this game. I mean, they're around, but they're not really your main source of money. I'm gonna need to sell things, because that's something I forgot to do in my first playthrough, is sell stuff. And that's really the main way you'll make a lot of money. Like, you'd be surprised at how much you can make. Okay, can you take out this level 20 Riolu? Nope! Well, that was embarrassing. Yeah, 1,800 bucks. I guess that's alright. Doesn't quite pay for this revive, though. So what's down by this beach? Anything? A Slowpoke. Hello. I got a Slowpoke off guard, although not like that's really tough. Yay, caught Slowpoke. Oh, speaking of slow. Alright, Eels. That took forever, but yes! Your Eeeeeels evolved into one trio! Yes, now you truly are Eels, plural. Variety of fish Pokemon Wugtrio was once considered to be a regional form of Dugtrio. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. I know I joked about, like, how some of these things really should have just been regional forms. And I think they did, like, a video on that way back on Pokemon. Like, before the games were actually released, they kind of showed off, like, I don't know, it was a pseudo-documentary, like, nature documentary on the, well, the Wiglet it was. And it was kind of interesting. It was a neat style to it. So those stats look much better. Wow, actually your attack is about as good as Cloth's. That's nice. Like, your HP is much better now, too. Okay, you know, maybe you're not so bad now. I think it'd still be better if I just waited. So I missed out on these dolphin Pokemon, Finizen, earlier. Poor Wugtrio. It's a water type, but it can't even go into the water. No! My streak! There we go. Fixed it. Alright, you got me Finizen. Finizen's super cute. I'm so glad that they added a dolphin Pokemon. I've been wanting that forever. Like, seriously. Let's see if I can get this Quillfish over here. Woohoo! I caught Quillfish. So I guess while I'm down here, I might as well get another water-type Pokemon! Marini! Or as I said when it was first, well, when I was first playing, Mariani, because it does not look like it'd be marine. But, I mean, I guess they were going for Marine Meanie, which, I mean, now I know that's kind of funny. But at the time, I had no clue how to pronounce that thing. That thing gave me so much trouble trying to figure out how to pronounce it. Woo! Catch all the things! And this beach is just full of stuff. There's a Shellos down here as well. Which I just caught. Awesome. So I don't know if I can do this, but it seems like I can. So this is very shallow water. So I can actually just kind of go through here. Also, I know I said not to use Magikarp earlier. Oh, I didn't even catch a Magikarp. Well, this is perfect, because this... Whoops. It dodged. No, you can't just... What is going on? This Magikarp is, like, so strong. What the heck? I've never had this much trouble catching a Magikarp. Okay, stay still. Is it just, like, eating my Pokeballs? I mean, I guess I could just run into it, right? I kind of want this one right here, because it's given me so much trouble. But yes, it's just better to get a Magikarp right here. It's at level 20, so it will evolve in just one level. Like, you don't really have to put any effort into it. I mean, this one's level 20. I think there's still a range around here. But, like, if you get it at the beginning of the game, you're kind of dealing with a fairly worthless Pokemon, kind of like my Eels. But if you get it now, it evolves into Gyarados, and Gyarados is fantastic. Like, it's very, very strong, so definitely worthwhile. It's just not really worth using until this point. So like, just save yourself the headache. It is so laggy down here though. Oh my goodness. So down here, this is a little scary. What is this thing? I mean, what level is it? Level 37. Oh man. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Let's do it. I have a better idea. Let's use double W. Can I sneak up on this? Maybe I can. I'll be right back. Let me sneak up on you. Oh, I mean, I guess you could also just get a Gyarados in the wild as well. Hello. Hello. Don't eat me. Ooh, somehow I got it off guard. Woohoo, I caught it. Nice. Second Great Ball too, so that's not that bad. These things are kind of a pain to catch. Honestly, you're better off just getting a Magikarp and evolving it. But whatever, I wanted to try to catch it. No, it noticed me. Oh well, it's fine. So it looks like this Toxapex, what is that, normal? That's kind of interesting. So the thought is I can weaken it by using Super Fang. No, it has Recover. Okay, well I weakened it enough. Somehow I doubt I'm actually gonna be able to catch it, but hey, I'll try, why not? I mean, hey, first ball, nice. Well, that's fortunate. So now I have a level 37 Toxapex? Sure. So this is a little random. After catching that Toxapex, I was kind of reminded of this interesting discussion I had over on the site that was formerly known as Twitter. I had it when it was known as Twitter. But it was interesting. So it was a level 37 Pokemon, right? Like that should have given me so much experience. And you saw it, I mean, it gave an all right amount, but it wasn't like a ton. And I don't have the exact figures, and I'm sorry, I don't remember who I was having this really good conversation with while testing this stuff over on the site formerly known as Twitter. But the amount of experience you get from Pokemon is actually based on the number of gym badges you have. Which is wild, like this isn't really talked about anywhere. So because I only have like one of the gym badges from Victory Road, I don't get the full potential of Pokemon that are at like a higher level than that. It's hard to explain. And this isn't something I have like concrete numbers on. But I do remember this conversation because this person wasn't going through or hadn't like finished the game yet, so they were able to test stuff. Or maybe it was a different save file or something, which was very handy. Like, I love testing things out. So just in case you notice that and you're thinking, wait, why is it that it didn't give that much? There is actually a reason for that, and I think it's to prevent you from getting too much experience from like way higher level Pokemon. So yeah, now you know. Again, I don't have the exact numbers, but this is a great example of that in action. Yay, caught Sandygast. Let's go. You know, I didn't really look at that Toxapex, so let's take a look at this thing. Yeah, Poison Water type normally. It has a normal Tera Type. Merciless. This Pokemon's attacks become critical hits if the target is poisoned, so that's fun. It has a ton of defense and special defense. Kind of mediocre attacking stats. Really bad nature. It's like, okay. But yeah, this is kind of neat. Like, it's cool to have one early, I guess. Like, super defensive. I'm not going to use it, but it is just really fun to pick something that strong up. So I didn't really keep going. I started to leave, and it's like, wait, hold on. There was an item over here that I forgot. Smart Strike. So that's kind of here. Again, you can ride on this water. It's not actually that deep, which is kind of cool. I guess my Pokemon aren't very smart. They can't learn it. Okay, now I'm in the East Paldean Sea. Yeah, you can actually ride this all the way over, basically to Levincia, which is kind of nice. I don't know why you'd want to take this route, but it's kind of scenic. It's the route untraveled. So over here on this little island, there's a Gimmighoul. Oh, there's... Yeah, I could have just gotten you here, right? I should have just done that. There's also a Crabrawler, which I've encountered. I think a trainer had one, but I have not caught one of these yet, so I might as well do so. Yay, caught Crabrawler. Catching so many Pokemon this this video, jeez. Alright, so also over here, there is a Nugget, so it's very worth checking out this little island. And then that brings me back to the shore over here, where there's a den. It's a dragon squabbit. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. So right over here, ooh, a big pearl. That's nice. That was just one of those like random sparkly items on the ground. So this is the river that I crossed earlier to get kind of near Levincia. The shortcut, kind of handy. But I also did just skip past this person, so let's go ahead and fight you. My Pokemon! And your Pokemon! What's so different about them? A Shellos. I also like how when it splashed onto the sand, it actually showed it splashing onto the sand. Small detail, but kind of nice. Everything's different! I'm sure there's so many more items around here I need to pick up, but let me just at least grab this one, and then I just kind of want to cross... Well, okay, since there's one right here, I might as well... Okay, so the last beach area is just right across here. I was here briefly before, but I just kind of zipped by because I just wanted to show you how to get across. So there's a Revive over here. There's one of the tough trainers, so this is going to be fun. I'll get back to you in just a moment. A lot of items that can be sold on these beaches. Definitely pick those up. Ooh, a water stone. That's nice. There we go. I knew there was an item on this beach somewhere. A super potion. I think the items in the sand were more useful than that. Come on. Alright, let's see what you have. I want to be number one! I want to be number one. I'm going to be the strongest. Ooh, there's a new Pokemon I don't believe we've seen yet. Loki X! Lokix. Yeah, it's a, I believe it's a bug dark type, so kind of interesting. U-turn, wow. Alright, see you later, I guess. A Rufflet. Not a Rowlet, a Rufflet. I get those two mixed up all the time. Like, I know their looks, but anyway. So yeah, we'll get rid of that thing. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, there's nowhere you can run now. Anger Shell! So angry! I guess maybe we can share being number one. No, there's no sharing. Wow, that's a lot of money. 4,000 bucks. And there was a trainer over here. I want to be like the wind. I want to be like the wind and travel across the whole wide world. A Deerling. Nom nom nom. Yeah, so he also has a Stantler. Fun. Cool, alright, he's out of here. And ooh, W wants to learn Play Rough. Yes, please. Let's get rid of... I guess we'll get rid of Baby Doll Eyes. Why are the winds of fate always blowing against me? Alright, so right over here by this tree, there is a super potion. There's also a sleeping Deerling. Man, I almost left this person because it's like, I just want to go heal and go to the Pokemon Center, but I'm going to fight them anyway. You know what? I want to become real strong, just like Missy Nimona is. Cupchew! It's so cute! All these Tauros are staring me down. That's not a good sign. Yeah, they are very aggressive. You gotta watch out. It gotta be like Missy Nimona. Alright, I'm just gonna run. Okay, I'll fight you too. Have you been to the Great Crater of Paldea? Not in this life. Easy peasy. It's also kind of funny that the last two trainers I fought used a Cubchoo and a Sandile, and those are two shiny Pokemon I found randomly while playing through my Scarlet version. They look really great as shinies. Okay, there's another trainer right by the Pokemon Center that apparently I just, oh, it's no good, I can't control my power. Apparently I just walked right by them. Alamomola, that's kind of a cool big fish. Not too shabby. Phew, thanks for helping me tamp down my power like that. It can be pretty overwhelming. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so the reason I wanted to get back to the Pokemon Center before I wrap things up is I do want to sell some of the items. I talked about that earlier, but if you go over to this pocket right here, treasures, there's nothing you need in here that's really useful for anything. I guess other than using Fling, I think a big nugget hits really hard, but I don't have one of those. But it's not like there's some person that you can sell these for more money for. But rather than selling them individually, you can just press the plus button and that will let you sell multiple things at a time. Like, you still have to go through the list, but you don't have to do it one at a time. So I had like 34,000 before all this. Now I'm gonna get an extra 64,000, which is great. That'll push me almost to 90,000, or almost to 100,000. Oh, so close. I keep saying I'm gonna sell these vitamins. I'm just gonna do it. Vitamins are good, but I like the money, especially at this point, so I'd rather just have that. If you are low on money, and you really need money specifically, you can sell your TM materials, the drops you get from Pokemon. So you can actually just fight against wild Pokemon to get some money. Not bad. Like, if I sold all these Rookity Feather, I'll get 380 Poké-Dollars. Not a lot, but a little bit. However, what's important to note, remember, you can buy anything, well, almost anything, for LP as well. So in that Rookity Feather example, you get 40 LP if you sell it as LP. So you actually get more if you convert it into LP than Poké-Dollars. So keep that in mind. Like, you're better off doing it that way. But for some things, I'm not gonna say what, but for some things, you actually do need to have the, oh, and don't ever do the Gimme Ghoul coins. For some things, you actually do need Poké-Dollars for. And for a lot of things, you need LP for, like for TMs. Alright, anyway, this episode has gone on for long enough. I had to end it with a Meryl. Hi, little buddy. Wait, can I do the, like, swirly thing? Are you gonna swirl with me, Meryl? Yeah, if you, like, rotate your control stick, like, really quickly, repeatedly, you'll do this, like, swirl, which sometimes wild Pokemon will watch, and, I don't know, they get impressed? Whoa! Like, it was watching, right? Hey, it's doing it! Alright, anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next episode of Maryland's Pokemon Violet Adventure. See you next time, Meryl!